Hey, this is Wes from Elemental Publishing. I'm just kind of giving an update. I'm working on my albums. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to take care of my dog. Think you might be able to see her here. She's just going nuts. But some of these videos I made, because I want to help people better themselves a little bit, or at least people who are like me, like who just felt like things were hopeless and had nothing. I wanted to hopefully empower them to create a goal for themselves that gives them a certain type of purpose and it moves them forward to better their situation in every way that they can, and not just what other people think should be the best way. And I'll tell you, some of these people out here, they are in a whole different world. Like they are on a super high horse, And I'll be honest with you, some of them need to get off that high horse. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I walk down the street, I'll wave at somebody and say, "Hey," or something like that. Especially you girls, like you college age girls. I mean, you wave at somebody and it's like you don't even exist. I mean, it'd be not like you got to get a little some manners or something. Get off your high. I mean, you are the most privileged people in the world. These college, you got mommy and daddy paying for college. Ain't nobody pay for my college. You know what I mean? And like I come from basically a garbage can, build myself up. You know what I mean? I got and I'm not trying to brag on myself or anything, but it's like when you walking around acting like that and you're total, you know what I mean? And you got this kind of privilege and stuff. It's like, don't treat me like I'm lower than you. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest with you, it's really the opposite way around. You could never do what I do. You could never do what I've done. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can, but prove it. You prove it. Don't disrespect me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm not the king shit or anything like that, but it's like if I wave and say hi, do me the courtesy of, you know, smile, accepting it as a compliment and not as like some like who do you think you are? Who do you think you are walking around like that? And you got your headphones on, you got your sunglasses on, you got daddy you paid for your apartment, your college, your car, your food, everything you got. You know what I mean? It's like I if I want to pay for this, I drag heavy steel beams off a fork truck. You know what I mean? So what do you do? You know what I mean? You a lifeguard or something like that. Like try coming out here and dragging heavy steel beams off of a fork truck for 10 hours a day to make your money, and then see where you're at. See how pretty you look. You know. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to hate or anything like that. You know what I mean? If you use what you got, but I would say at least have a little bit of manners. And I don't mean to rant on like that, but it's just been a couple things like that around here that, like I say, who do you think you are? You know, I mean, you ain't better than me. I'll tell you that. We're equals, and if anything, I'm better than you. You know what I mean? But you know, I did just want to make an update on this music. I got it coming. I was trying to work with somebody to help me market it, but I don't know. Maybe she's on her high horse too. You know what I mean? She just acting funny. So it's kind of like I still got the plan or whatever, but I might have to change it up. And I got to, I know I'm always trying to polish it off, but I wanted to make it decent. Like it went from just a collection of beats to something a little bit more. So I wanted to actually do it in the way that I want to do it, and not just put it out there for money or anything. Like I said, I decided to go ahead and drag steel beams off a fork truck for money. That way I can put out something that's decent and not just, you know, crap for pennies on the dollar, or whatnot. Like I put in a lot of work, like real work for this, for my life and what I got. And that don't necessarily make me better than someone, people who've got it all given to them, but don't walk around and act like you're better than me. Anyway, that's all I got.